Yeah, very cheer. I can't even thread a needle. I know. Well, you don't have to. So Harlan will tell you, sewing ability is not required. There's always jobs. You can use it, you can hang it, you can just don't put bleach on it.
That is really nice.
So before we wrap, Jerry, I just want to mention a couple things. Yes, our quilts are usable. They're 100% cotton. They've already been washed, and we want you to use them. We don't want
All
it
of
to
you
be put away.
women made this.
No, so this one's a little bit different. The woman in our group who made this is actually in Florida right now, but she is a singer. She toured with her group in Europe this summer.
Oh, did she?
So a
Okay.
singer made a quilt for a singer.
Beautiful.
And it's got a lot of nautical fabric,
Yeah.
which is typical for our quilts
Okay.
and appropriate for the beach. So Jerry, come on up and let us
Okay.
thank you.
Yes. We're bringing the group.
Yeah, so you face everybody, face your
Yes.
family and friends.
So this is a very important symbol of the quilt. It's the wrap.
Hey, how you doing? Yeah, oh, hey, oh my God. Yeah. We got a few words to say.
Yes. Wait, one second, okay? So hold it so you're.
Okay, good. Yes.
Jerry McCue, people.
Yay!
Jerry has a few words for us, and then it'll be photos.
I got a few words.
Well, we know you.
I'm not going to sing. I promise I won't sing.
Oh, come on.
You're not singing. I gave it time. Okay. The reason why I was wearing my hat is because, although I did no combat in the Army, I did a little combat in my living room a couple of weeks ago. And if you look at the top of my head, I tripped over my own feet and ran headlong into a door jam. And I got 20 staples on my head for that. I deserve it, you know. You know, I always say, I said 2 years in the Army, you know, we're in Germany. Nobody forgets basic training in the Army, Marines, or wherever you're in. And I can remember my first day in Fort Dix, New Jersey, at basic training. When you get drafted, you go to Whitehall Street, then they take you down to Fort Dix. We spend a week in getting uniforms and your shot studios. Then they put you on a bus and take you to the training regiment. That was my introduction to the Army, and it was an eye-opener, believe me. It was a boring, rainy day, and pull up for the training regiment, the 8th Company 2nd Training Regiment, and these guys with red helmets, helmet liners, were yelling at us to get off the bus using every oath they could muster out of their filthy mouths. But anyway, the guy in front of me wore little guy wore heavy glasses, and he's getting off the bus in the rain, and they're yelling, "You!" This is little sergeant. Called him. He wore glasses. He called him SEAL beams. "You, SEAL beams, get down and give me a 30." And he had him doing push-ups over a mud puddle, you know. And I said, "Oh my God, what have I got myself into now?" I'll tell you something. I love Army sergeants because the clearest speaking human beings on the planet Earth are U.S. Army sergeants. They only get one adjective, that's an adjective, right? And one noun. Now everyone knows what the adjective is, so I'm not going to repeat that. I'm in a church, like, you know. But the noun, well, even though what that is, I guess we could use the French word for that word is mad. Whose mad is that? That's not my sergeant. God damn it, McCue, you get your mess together, boy. You know, oh, I thought they were the funniest people in the whole world. And it's been 2 years laughing at sergeants. You know, and sergeants run the military. in the Army, no doubt about it. The officers don't, the sergeants do, you know? And I'm looking over here, and that little lady sitting down over there, her father was a hero. They're talking about a real hero here. Joe Strandoni. Ever heard that name?
Yes.
Joe Strandoni was a sergeant in the United States Army. He did it with like 3 or 4 years. And he took over his company, all the officers got killed, and he led the company through a big battle in Germany, in Belgium, Germany. And he got all kinds of medals. Michelle wasn't born to the 50s or so, but I knew your father because I hung out with him and Bob Ebenezer one day. We went to visit Rush Shallow in the hospital. He's there. He was a veteran also. And so was Bob Ebenezer. Bob Ebenezer jumped out of a burning airplane over Berlin in 1944 and spent a year in a German prison camp, you know? And everybody loved Bob. He was the greatest guy you ever met in your life. He made his own wine and everything else. And so I've been in the company of heroes. I met a few heroes in the police department too, for that matter. And I just want to say what a great, just thank you very much for this. And like I said, I did, any combat I actually did it in the police department, you know? But, and I enjoyed that too, you know? Hey, listen, out there with the mud, the blood, the beer. That's what we said, you know? So thank you very much.
Yeah!
Okay, all right.
Let's quickly do the filters by the seat photos and then family
All right.
photos. And Alexander, you're gonna send me the photos, right?
All right.
Look at those directions.
Okay, can we do family photos now? And